Leb Kona KE, your political segment. Now, Babu Owino has been thrown out of ODM by the ODM party leader Raila Odinga. The same thing has happened to the Siaya governor James Orengo. Remember, a few changes were hot to happen in ODM party. And new leaders are supposed to be appointed in the ODM party. The reason being that the 4 leaders of ODM were appointed to represent the opposition, to represent Raila in Ruto's cabinet. That is Opiyo Wandayi, Johnny Badi, Hassan Joho, and Wycliffe Oparanya. Now, many had it in their mind that Raila Odinga would go for Babu Owino to act as the vice chair of ODM party, because Babu Owino has been among those young leaders that has proven they can represent the party to the fullest. They can go to battle for ODM party. But Raila Odinga has chosen not to give any position, any leadership position to Babu Owino in the ODM party. Reason being, this is a sabotage move for Raila Odinga against Babu Owino. Same thing to Governor James Orengo. James Orengo has also been left out in the cold. Now, I want to read you this publication by the ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna. Listen. The ODM Central Committee held a meeting this afternoon to deliberate on matters affecting the leadership of the party in light of vacancies created in its leadership following the resignation of our 2 deputy party leaders, our national chairman, the Secretary General for Political Affairs, and a member of the party's elections coordinating committee. Needless to say, these vacancies have attracted immense interest from across our membership. We wish to thank all those who offered themselves to serve, acknowledging that many of them have already been of great service to the party. Whilst not all of us can lead at the same time, we wish to encourage those who may not get the nod that there will always be space for all of you to contribute. The meeting has resolved to make the following recommendation to the National Executive Committee in order to fill these vacancies. Now, these are the names, and there are 8 of them. Not only 8, because ODM has appointed 3 deputy party leaders. Now, number 1 is Honorable Kabuta Maimai, MP of Kajiado East. He is the Secretary for Special Programs and Social Welfare. Number 2 is Rahab Robi of Migori. He is the Secretary of Publicity and Information. Number 3 is Honorable Rose Buyu. He is the Secretary for Political Affairs. Number 4, Honorable Ruth Odinga. This is the sister to Raila Odinga. She has been appointed as the Deputy Organizing Secretary, holding the position that was there before held by John Badi. Number 5 is Honorable John Ariko, MP, the Vice Chairman. Number 6 is Honorable Otiende Amolo, MP. She is also the Vice Chairman. And number 7 is Honorable Gladys Wanga, the National Chairperson, which is a well-deserved. No, the National Chairperson was, the position of National Chairperson was previously held by John Badi, but now it has been given to Gladys Wanga. That we can say is a deserved change in the ODM party. And number 8 is Honorable Godfrey Osotsi. His Excellency Governor of Kisii, Honorable Simbarati, and His Excellency Governor of Mombasa, Abdul Swamad Sharif Nasri. These have been appointed as the deputy party leaders of ODM. Remember, the position of deputy party leaders was held by Honorable Wycliffe Oparanya and Honorable Hassan Joho, and the 2 of them have been appointed into the cabinet of President William Ruto. Now, as they say, As they conclude, they said, as you may have noticed, the Central Committee has proposed 3 names for deputy party leader. We will be making a recommendation to the NEC and the NGC to make the necessary changes to our constitution to reflect this. That is what these that is what the ODM leadership has proven to be. Now, why are we missing the name of Honorable Governor James Orengo? Why are we missing the name of Honorable Babu Owino? These are some of the key members in the ODM party. They have been in frontline. Raila Odinga alongside James Orengo, they have been fighting for ODM and representing the opposition for the longest time possible. But this time round, it seems that Raila Odinga has taken a step back and refused to give a position to James Orengo to serve in his party. Remember, Raila Odinga is still the chairman of ODM, and he needs some eyes to be. He needs a place on how he can control the party leadership. He needs a way on how he can control the party of ODM. Remember, he is eyeing the AU chairmanship. It's not a guarantee that Raila might win that position. But for Raila, if he wins the AU chairmanship, he shall vacate the office of the chairman of ODM. Now, that is one of the many reasons that many people thought that people like Simba Arati, people like Babu Owino, people like Honorable James Orengo, they are supposed to be on the front line as representative of ODM party. But do you know the main reason that Raila Odinga chose not to put the name of Babu Owino and that of Honorable James Orengo in the leadership of ODM is because after selecting the 4 members that were given, the names that were handed over to Ruto to represent the opposition in the cabinet, that is Joho, Badi, Wandai, and Oparanya, Babu Owino stood and opposed the move that was made by Raila Odinga. Same thing to James Orengo. So Raila Odinga sees a dissenting Babu Owino when it comes to the party leadership. And if Babu Owino is given a position to serve in ODM party leadership, then Raila Odinga sees that Babu Owino will influence others not to follow what Raila Odinga says should happen in the party. Same thing to Governor James Orengo. So, choosing Simba Arati as the deputy chairman of ODM is a move that is highly recommended. Remembering that the ODM right now has to have credible candidates that might be presented to the public for the presidential seat come the year 2027 or the year 2032. And as you can see, or as you can tell, there is no any other leader that is fit to represent ODM in the national politics more than Simba Arati can do, more than Babu Owino could do. But why choose somebody like Abdul Swamad as the deputy chair? Remember that Abdul Swamad is the governor of Mombasa. This position that he has been given right now was held by the previous governor of Mombasa. And the coastal region is one of the concrete political bases for Raila Odinga. And he does not want to lose that. If he keeps Abdul Swamad as his deputy chair, he is guaranteed of the votes of the coastal region. Come any year that they decide that, you know what, we are going to present a presidential candidate to the public. So they want to have the votes of the people of Mombasa. Yeah, that's all we can say right now. That's all I can tell you. I remind you that also one of the many reasons that Babu Owino was denied this position is because Babu Owino is high the gubernatorial seat of Nairobi, and Babu Owino has solidified his base in Nairobi, attracting a lot of followers. Babu Owino is going against Governor Johnson Sakaja, and there is clear indication that Babu Owino might become the next governor of Nairobi. But Raila Odinga has a different candidate, has a different opinion for the gubernatorial seat of Nairobi, and that is the brother to Wetangula, Timothy Wanyonyi. Wanyonyi, who is the Westlands MP, is to be tabled as the next candidate for gubernatorial seat in Nairobi. And Honorable Raila Odinga does not want to give Babu Owino a position that will give him mass power as the position of the governor. Because Babu Owino, once he becomes a governor, then he will be eyeing the top political seats in the country, like the deputy president or the president of the Republic of Kenya. And he knows that Babu Owino associates with the people of the Republic more than any other young leaders in ODM do. So Babu Owino, if he has to go for the political seat, for the gubernatorial seat come the year 2027, he will go on an independent candidate ticket. That's what's up in regards to this story. I remind you, this is Celeb Corner KE. Make sure you subscribe. See you in our next video. This is Celeb Corner KE. Subscribe.